Here's something nobody tells you about the Industrial Revolution. The first steam engine was basically a very expensive way to pump water out of a coal mine. That's it. That's the origin story. Not a visionary inventor gazing at the horizon, not a TED Talk about disrupting transportation. A coal mine in England, flooding, someone needed the water gone. Thomas Newcomen built a steam-powered pump in 1712. It worked, barely. It burned an absolutely obscene amount of coal to do almost nothing efficiently. James Watt looked at Newcomen's engine in 1765 and said, roughly, "This is terrible. I can fix this." He did, and accidentally changed the entire world. Before the Industrial Revolution, almost everything was made by hand. One person, one tool, one object at a time. A pair of shoes, one cobbler, several days, expensive. A meter of cloth, one weaver, one loom, slow and costly. Most people's lives looked basically the same as their grandparents' lives, and their grandparents' grandparents' lives. Progress moved at the speed of a person learning a skill. Then, factories. Steam-powered machines that could do in an hour what took a human a week. Factories that could produce thousands of identical objects at a cost nobody had ever imagined. Suddenly, a pair of shoes cost almost nothing. Cloth was everywhere. Tools were cheap. Which sounds great, and in many ways was. But the factory needed workers, not skilled craftsmen with decades of experience. Bodies, hands, anyone who could show up and repeat a motion. Millions of people left farms and moved to cities. This happened fast. Cities were not ready. London in 1800, 1 million people. London in 1900, 6.5 million, with infrastructure built for a fraction of that population. No sewage systems, no clean water, streets full of horse manure and worse. Children working 14-hour days in textile mills. Life expectancy in industrial cities around 30 years. The Industrial Revolution created wealth at a scale the world had never seen and concentrated it in ways the world had never seen. Factory owners became extraordinarily rich. Factory workers became an entirely new kind of poor, not the poverty of drought or famine, temporary natural disasters, the poverty of wages deliberately kept low by people with power to keep them low, which is when a German philosopher named Karl Marx sat in the British Museum reading room, looked at the data, and wrote something that would destabilize governments for the next 200 years. But that's a different video. The Industrial Revolution also had a second, quieter revolution inside it, the revolution of measurement. Factories needed precision, parts that fit together, machines that ran consistently. This required measuring things more accurately than humans ever had before. Standard units, calibrated tools, tolerances measured in thousandths of an inch. Precision became an industry. And precision, the ability to make things exactly right repeatedly, is the foundation of every technology that came after. The steam engine became the locomotive became the car became the airplane became the rocket. It all started with a flooded coal mine and a man who thought, "I can make this more efficient." The most dangerous words in history.